trafficking is the process of transferring one person from one location to another against their will.
3, go.
I think human trafficking is modern day slavery.
The kidnapping of humans and selling them on the black market.
Human trafficking is basically taking of humans and putting them into slavery.
I think that human trafficking is when someone is taken away from everything that they have.
2, 3.
Human trafficking is when people exploit people for their own personal gains.
Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction.
I think of human trafficking taking place mostly in Central America or Africa or other countries besides North America.
Overseas.
I've only heard of human trafficking taking place overseas.
I think of it as overseas because I think of the movie Taken, so around Paris and places like that.
3.
When I think of human trafficking going on, I think of it going on more so in Europe.
2, 3.
When I think of human trafficking, I don't just think of it taking place overseas. I think of it taking place here, even as close to Auburn as Atlanta, 2 hours away.
Of human trafficking returns to the University of Dayton tonight to warn young people about that crime. Shelby Costo live with her very powerful and shocking message. Shelby?
Teresa Flores was a sex slave for 2 years. Her torture didn't happen in India or China. It happened right here in the United States in an upscale suburb of Detroit. She's telling her story to spread awareness of this crime and hopefully put an end to it.
We just don't think that it happens here, and it does.
Teresa Flores is hoping to make a difference and stop human trafficking in this country.
I think that it's epidemic now. These people aren't looking for it. I mean, if this happened to me 25 years ago, and now it's the second leading crime in the world, then for sure it's going on everywhere, and nobody's looking for it in the suburbs.
Flores said her nightmare began when she was 15, when an older boy offered her a ride home.
Unfortunately, he didn't take me home. You know, he took me to his house and drugged me and then raped me.
Other men were in the room and took pictures. They used those pictures to blackmail and threaten her.
They would call me in the middle of the night and say, you need to appear. You know, we need you now.
Too scared and ashamed to tell anyone, the boys continued to abuse her for 2 years and sold her body to others. The abuse stopped after her family moved to another city, but it wasn't until college she was able to break her silence. Unfortunately, it was too late to prosecute her attackers, but not too late to help others.
College students are very vulnerable of traffickers, you know, targeting them.
Tonight she was at the University of Dayton talking to a large group of students.
I was shocked shocked. I never even really thought about it.
This is an international problem as well as a local problem.
Montgomery County Sheriff Phil Plummer was also in attendance. He says the internet is being used as a tool to obtain sex slaves.
That's what we're going to look at. Look at Craigslist and certain internet sites where this is actually happening.
Flores hopes her story will encourage the public to understand the growing problem of sex slavery and says it can happen anywhere.
I lived in a nice neighborhood, kind of like Oakwood, and was targeted.
Flores now lives in Columbus. She's written a book called The Sacred Bath, an American teen story of modern-day slavery. She has also opened up a home for young victims of this crime in Dublin, Ohio. It's called the Grace Haven House. Reporting live, Shelby Costo, 2 News, on your side.